Whether it is alcohol, opiates, or cocaine, addiction is a millstone around the necks of those dealing with it.
Yeah, it overburdens systems, ruins lives, even overcomes families. And the demand for the solution, never ending.
We teach them how to live sober here, but they're the ones that take advantage of the opportunity.
A sober living home for women thinks it has the answer for some and just realized a decade-long dream of expanding. And this News 5 original, Jordan Vandenberg, explains what the extra space will allow them to do.
Behind the time-worn brick on West 65th is a place of transition, a space between peril and promise.
Alcoholism and addiction is ugly.
Destruction and salvation.
It hurts family, it hurts children, it hurts society.
Erin Becker knows it well. Now sober herself for 18 years and being a part of the Edna House for Women for the past 16, Becker says recovery is equal parts time and space, but neither is infinite.
The longer we've been here was when we realized we need some longer term living accommodations for the women who just, 6 months, 8 months is just not long enough.
The heroin epidemic has hit, and so beds are always needed, and I never want a woman, we have women that say, I don't want to keep taking up this bed. I never want her to feel like she has to leave just to help another woman.
After years of trying, the Edna House now has its forever home. In addition to purchasing the former convent, the nonprofit now owns the school building next door. The expansion will create space for up to 15 more women in need of more long-term support. The cramped but reverent convent can also now be renovated.
We know that the longer the woman stays in stable, supportive, sober housing, the better her chance at long-term recovery is. And not everybody has a good place to go back home to.
It's always been a sacred space because the nuns, obviously, their whole life was spirituality first, service to others. And now you have these women who come in here so broken, they put their spirituality first, they heal, and they turn their lives into service for others.
For the first time in its existence, the Edna House is trying to start a donation drive, trying to raise $1.2 million to make these renovations and improvements. And Becker says she's confident the community will support them like they have in years past. Reporting in Cleveland, Jordan Vandenberg, News 5.
All right, so this right here should give you some perspective about just how big this problem is. In 2018, the Cuyahoga County ADAMHS board spent $19.5 million on addiction treatment and support, as well as counseling. Of that, nearly $7 million went to residential treatment programs. That money only accounts for a fraction of total treatment expenses, which does not include payments from private insurance or people who pay for treatment out of pocket.